Hey guys, this is HOPEsaidit back with another HOPEsaidit uncut video for you. This is rude. I'm chewing gum. Hold on. All right. Hey guys, this is HOPEsaidit back with another HOPEsaidit uncut video for you. This week I'm talking about the movie that changed my life. You can check out the blog post HOPEsaidit.com, but it was real, you know, a light-hearted topic this week, a movie that changed my life. And I really got inspired because there was a Blackish episode that I saw. I'm very behind on Blackish, but one of the episodes, Dre, was that his name? I don't know, Anthony. Dre was trying to connect with Diane, is her name? Why am I forgetting all these character names? Anyways, the father and the daughter were trying to connect, and he was trying to, you know, just connect with her on some level and introduced her to Lean On Me. And I was like, Lean On Me is a treasure. It is a treasure. And Dre was absolutely right with everything he was talking about. I'm not a movie person. Anybody who knows me knows that I don't really watch movies. I think the last film I've seen, ooh, don't give me the lion. But I know I watch a lot of animated movies even before I had kids. I was like watching Finding Nemo. We watched Up in theaters without kids. So I'm a animated movie kind of person. I just don't do movies. I don't, it's just so long, and I don't have that long of an attention span. But I remember watching Lean On Me when I was young, and that is one of the movies I can watch over and over, and it really, I know changed my life is a big word, but it really did. Like after I watched Lean On Me, I thought, wow, first of all, the job of an educator can literally impact your life and literally change the trajectory of your future. But also I was like, you know, growing up poor, PG County, what's up? Growing up poor, I was like, this can be us. Like, we can change too. Now, our school is not in danger of being taken over by the state. All I'm saying is, you know, achievement can happen no matter what your social economic status is. So if you don't know what Lean On Me is, go ahead and turn this video off. You have lost a friend, okay? How do you not know what Lean On Me is? Oh, well, okay. Well, if you've been under a rock, let me give you a synopsis. So basically, there's a school district in New Jersey that's about to be taken over by the state. They have to hire a crazy Joe who they know to be successful, but, you know, he has some crazy ways. And they take him, hire him to be the new principal of Eastside High. They go from about to be taken over by the state to passing, and they pass the state test that they needed to, so they aren't taken over by the state. But the process of how that happened was very, you know, jarring. I think it was unorthodox, and it was great. In my blog post, I'm not gonna repeat my blog post, so I guess you're gonna have to go to HOPEsaidit.com. But in my blog post, I take my 3 takeaways from that movie, the 3 biggest lessons to learn. But really, he just came in and changed everything. First couple of days, he threw out all the drug dealers.
Well, times are about to change. You will not be bothered in Joe Clark's school. Yes! These people are incorrigible. And since none of them could graduate anyway, you are all expurgated. You are dismissed. You are out of here forever. I wish you well. You are here for one reason only: to learn. To work for what you want. The alternative is to waste your time and to fall into the trap of crime, drugs, and death. Does everyone understand that? Then welcome to the new Eastside High.
And just really change staffing, because sometimes you need to get the right people in the right seat on the bus for change to happen. And he knew that, and so he changed some staff members, the people who weren't on board, he changed it.
I would love to chat, Mr. Clark, but I have a concert next week in New York, and I would like to be prepared.
What?
Prepared. You do know what that means. It means capable, ready, and up to your job.
What concert, Mrs. Elliott?
The one at Lincoln Center. We do it every year.
Until now. Your concert is canceled.
What?
Canceled! You do know what canceled means, don't you, Mrs. Elliott? Over? Finished? Terminated?
Why? These children have worked too hard.
For not telling me, for one thing.
I filed a form in your office. Why did you talk to your parents?
And for rank insubordination. You questioned my judgment, my competence, my intelligence.
I don't want to get into this. You're the one who comes around here to bother me. You're a bully, a despicable man. I have nothing to say.
All right, let's just accommodate that, Mrs. Elliott. You're fired.
I'm doing my job. Now you're just getting your rocks off by treating me like trash.
You are suspended, sir. As of right now. Down!
It's so much packed in one. It's an educational thing. It's a movie about leadership. It's a movie about relationships, building positive relationships with those around you. It's a movie about tough love. You know, it really is awesome. It taught me a lot. I mean, I feel like I'm Joe Clark. If I were a principal, I'd be Joe, because I feel like it's now, you know, there's sometimes you don't need to collaborate. Sometimes you just need to do, and people are going to get mad when you do because they don't like doing. So change is hard, and you just have to, you know, enforce it. It's not a style for everybody, but it works if that's your personality. They called him Crazy Joe. I refuse to call him Crazy Joe because I think he was awesome. He was amazing. And I really wish I had a Joe Clark. Not that I needed it. It's not like I needed to do better in school, but I just feel like some people in my school kind of needed that direction. And I think a lot of the people who didn't graduate from high school, who didn't have direction for their lives, they would have found purpose under leadership like a man like Dr. Clark, like Dr. King, like Principal Clark. I really do. And I know it's a real character. It's based off a true story, but you know, I just have a special place in my heart for Lean On Me. And anytime it comes on, I always have to make sure, like, hey, I gotta watch it. Like, it's just, you know, for the culture, I gotta watch it. So I'm glad I was able to share my movie with you that I liked or that changed my life. It was Lean On Me. Like I said, go to HOPEsaidit.com and kind of see my actual takeaways. This is not what this is about today, though. I am gonna talk about what you guys told me what your favorite movie is, and you can still comment below and let me know, because like I said, I'm not a movie buff, so I'm sure you're like, girl, Lean On Me, really? It really was. Like, I just can't even think of any. And mind you, I love Denzel Washington, okay? Denzel can do no wrong in movies. If he's a bad guy, I'm rooting for the bad guy, okay? That's just what it is, because he is that amazing. And if they're the top 5, like I said in the blog post, my 2nd through 5th would be Denzel. But for this situation, I just think Lean On Me really just did it. And I think Morgan Freeman did an amazing job playing Joe Clark. He just did expeditiously and copious notes. Listen, I learned some SAT words from Lean On Me too, so it was very educational, okay? So if y'all don't know, I post my blog on Tuesday, and then I usually ask for feedback on any comment. You can comment on social media, Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, but especially for Instagram, in my stories, I have, you know, questions, and then you answer back. And a lot of people always take advantage of that to tell me their opinion. So I'm gonna read some of them to you. And I'm not gonna lie, some of these I was like, is that a thing? I didn't know. So my question was, what is a movie that changed your life? And how, basically, or how you view life. One of them was School Days. Okay, I had to look that up. Don't take my black card if that's the thing, y'all. I didn't say Friday. I said School Days. I don't know what that is. Mind you, Friday, I haven't watched Friday, really. I know, but that's another story. Okay, next is Powder. I thought Powder was a scary movie. I don't know what Powder is, okay? I guess in the trailers, you know, he was just looking kind of ghostly, so I just didn't even try to watch it. Purple Rain wasn't a response. As a movie, like, is the song even in my top for me to even talk about the movie? I don't, okay, so this is the one where I was like, wow, I am the one living under the rock. So on the Dolomite, I don't know, I'm sorry, I don't know what this is. So I just have to put question marks on that. Meet Joe Black, a nice little, you know, romantic comedy, I guess. But those, like, I just want to know why it changed your life, you know, like, why would you think Dolomite or School Days would change your life? Polly, a lot of people sleep on Polly. I don't know if you really know what Polly is. It's like the Black Pollyanna that featured Keisha Knight Pulliam and Keisha Knight Pulliam, I don't know, and Felicia Rashad. And you know, those two are amazing. It's Rudy and Claire, okay? So they did, it's so hard to find though. Like Disney, once they put that in the vault, Throw away the key. That's what Disney did. Well, I guess they have Disney Plus now, so it might be on Disney. I don't know. Tell me if it's on Disney Plus, because Hope ain't paying that much. Glory was another good film. It was Morgan Freeman and Denzel Washington. I believe it was for the Civil War. That was just, it was good. It was good. It taught a lot. Now, Lord of the Rings, one of those movies, it's a trilogy. One of those movies was like, what, 3 hours long? I was like, not today, devil. No. I don't care how precious. It's not gonna work out. Okay, so let me tell you how my husband brought me up on game, okay? He responded and he said, higher learning in Crooklyn. And I was like, no offense, I know, you know, Spike Lee joint, but I haven't watched it. And so he was kind of telling me what they were about. Higher learning is kind of about how people change. And I could be wrong. This is just what I remember that he told me. It's about how people change, and you know, you grow up with some certain people and you just don't understand the influence that maybe they have, and how people grow apart, and how basically birds of a feather flock together, even if you don't realize it. You kind of morph without knowing it. And I like that lesson. I'm here for the life lessons, okay? And also for Crooklyn, he was talking about just a daughter who lost her mother and was trying to just take on the whole pressures of everything. And it connected to him in that way. So I think that was kind of cool. Matilda, now listen, I was looking like, Matilda? I didn't know what it was about, but basically the lesson was, even if you're getting bullied, be yourself and you'll be fine. Drumline, that was a good one. Now, did it change my life? No, but I'm glad that HBCUs were able to get highlighted in that way. If you don't know what an HBCU is, you better look it up, because it's Black History Month come Monday. Hello. Love and Basketball, now that's a lot of people's favorites. For me, it was a little, just this little. Don't turn me off yet. It was this little overrated for me, okay? I watched it. And I was rooting for the couple. I kind of, how did they end? They get together and they're playing basketball or something. But I mean, my life lesson wasn't any, I don't know. And then Titanic, I don't know the lesson taken away from that, other than, make sure an iceberg is not in the water. I don't know. But I just wanted to leave you with that, the movie that changed my life, Lean on Me. I know I watched it mostly through a child's eye, and I was like, hey, I can do it too, or work together, blah blah. But really transitioning into an adult, I understood, forget, even if you're not teaching, you can impact a child's life. Even if you say, oh, that's a pretty dress, they might remember that when they're 20 and you don't even know that they're remembering that. You could be mean and say like, look at that, and they're gonna remember that and internalize that. So you guys just know that your words have power. Be an inspiration to somebody. Be Joe Clark. Be Joe Clark. And to take you guys out, I'm gonna go ahead and sing the song. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain. Yeah, she went low. Listen. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain. We all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Drop it low. That's what she did to her voice on that one. But anyways, Lean on Me. I think I quote something from that movie almost every day. Like, free Mr. Clark, okay? Watch that movie if you haven't already. I mean, it's 30 years old, y'all. But follow me at HOPEsaidit on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I am there. Email me if you have to at hopesaidit@gmail.com. Thanks for following HOPEsaidit. I love you all very much. Yeah, have a great day. Bye. Come on and leave.